Ethan tells me they wash balls for free. Dean grabs a chainsaw and Vicky gets the flame. Here they come to bring the pain. Ooh, the investigations are free. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every Clifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. If your name is Manning or PTP, Vicky's gonna find what there is to see. And if your name is Jonathan Delvaros, Dean will come and remove your toes. Ooh, they use objectivity. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every Grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. Research pays off, don't you know? It pays to be in the Twitter. Their patience really is legendary. And what they learn about you is scary. Ooh, castrated you will be. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every Grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. Dean and Vicky, an unlikely team, spotting truth like a laser beam. Eric July cannot escape the truth. His books are shit like a goof. Their work is simply D. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every Grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky. Vicky and Dean will find you. Vicky and Dean will remind you. Vicky and Dean will expose you. Vicky and Dean will depose you. The investigations are free. DNV will wash your balls in gasoline. Every Grifter emasculated will agree. Nobody can do it like Dean and Vicky.
Before we do the introductions, I just want to point out there is this comment highlighted at the bottom of the screen. Unsubscribe from every other channel now. From now on, you only consume DNV content. Thank you. Thank you.
That'll be kind of boring. We only do this like once a week.
I don't give a shit if it's gonna suck for them. You only consume us and our old content.
You're clipping a little bit.
Yeah, I know, because I'm shouting. Just deleted my channel, says Lord Raptor Jesus. Good. Good. And the rest of you follow suit. If not, I'm kicking you out of the chat.
No, you won't.
Are you daring me to kick people from the chat?
Don't do it.
Are you daring
Hello,
me?
everybody.
Angela, I'm gonna kick your fat ass out. I'm sorry, no. We have quite the show for you guys tonight. As many of you know, because we watched it on Raptors 3 fucking times last night. But I have a much better version of drunk Ethan, a pathetic drunk Ethan. Very cringe, hard to watch at sometimes. Very, like, it was anxiety. It was giving me anxiety.
Was it really?
Vicky. Vicky hasn't seen it.
I saw the first couple of minutes and then I went to bed and I haven't seen it. This is all new to me. I haven't seen it at all. Fresh reaction.
So we're gonna have a video, not unlike the drunk driving video. But I think this one might be better just because there's so much more. And it's so much sadder. I don't know which one's worse because on one hand he drove his kid drunk. He drove home drunk with his kid the last time, but on the other hand, this one seems sad.
Really?
Which makes me feel happy. Do you know how that works? You know how that works?
Yeah, I understand.
I live off the misery of you dumb motherfuckers, including all of you in the chat. That's why I made you wait. But
that's why you made them wait.
No,
yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
It's because Vicky gave me Vicky had a bunch of these small Rekieta clips. She could have easily put it in one large video. 5 different videos, all spread. Okay. And then she gives me PDF files. You can't.
He went radio fucking silent. He was supposed to call me back, and he never did. I never even got a chance to ask him what he wanted done with those Rekieta files.
Why would you make it so hard for me? It's so, and I had to do a good fuck you, Vicky. Anyways. Oh, and then Bancroft kicked? Question mark?
Yeah.
Sort of?
Kind of, in a way.
Sort of. But if you ask Bancroft, actually, I should have told you this. He says not really, he's navigating his own circle, his own Comicgate way. So yes, he was kicked. That is yes, he was kicked.
He was kicked.
It was just not a completely unpleasant experience from the sound of it. It wasn't like a giant fight. He was asked to leave, and he left, and wasn't forcibly detained out of the green room.
Oh no! Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have to call the
Fowler
Twitter police.
Got kicked out of. Right, it wasn't like when Fowler got kicked out of Comicgate.
that was something, man, because you had friends of Fowler's doing a stream, all condemning him to kick him out. That was fucked up, dude.
That was so fucked up.
That was really fucked up. You had the high up stream, Mandy, and Ethan. Obviously, they were gonna kick him out. But then you had, I'm not even gonna name them because
we all know who they are. It's all the
Finn.
same fucking people.
I saw you there, Finn.
Red.
Well, Red was there too.
Red,
and they were all just yeah, what Fowler did, not so cool.
Yeah.
It's really, guys?
Fowler sucks, man.
Y'all are kind of wouldn't have let that shit happen to me, though.
No.
Sorry, Fowler.
Can't kick us out.
Fowler's the man. Yeah, try to kick me out, motherfucker. I said as my landlord probably got irritated from all the shouting. Yeah, I'll try to fucking kick you out, you dumb piece of shit.
He's like, I will.
I will kick you out. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. So I think we're just gonna start it, like I said, the top. Oh wait, and then we have Rekieta.
Yeah.
Rekieta's filing an appeal for the
Frank's hearing, the evidentiary hearing that they had.
Yeah, essentially he didn't like that they ruled against his motion to dismiss, so he's trying to appeal the decision on that.
Yeah, he tried to get the probable. It was a probable cause. Was the Frank's hearing? That's what a Frank's hearing is. It's when you fight the probable cause on a warrant, and he lost.
Yep. And so his motion to dismiss.
We talked about that when it happened.
Yep. So he's trying to appeal that decision so he can get all the evidence thrown out. Probably won't work, but we'll get into that. A bunch of clips Vicky could have put in one video, but she didn't.
I could have,
tried
but
to
I
make
didn't.
things as hard as possible.
Well, I didn't think we'd watch all of them. I thought we'd get a chance to talk about which ones to show, but no, you never fucking called me.
You didn't want to watch
I haven't talked to him all day.
Why would you do that? That's purposefully confusing. Why would you do that? That makes just no.
They're all good though.
I
They're all
hate
good.
you.
I know.
I hate you. So
They're all good.
get it together, man. Okay. Anyways, so
All right.
moving on. Trying to get it together. 40 minutes late. You had You guys think that you guys think I won't kick you
You
from
think
the
it
chat?
wasn't only 40
You guys
minutes?
think I won't kick you from the chat? I don't give a fuck about the chat. But anyways, no, I appreciate you guys all showing up, and I'll laugh as I kick
And
you
waiting.
all the fuck out.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll laugh as I kick you all the fuck out. So let's get into this Ethan drunk video, because this is good. I'm so glad we have somebody here who hasn't watched it yet. We have somebody in the chat called Katie's Dog Peanut Butter, and they're a member of the channel.
Yeah.
I'm here for the there's no peanut butter here, bud. No peanut butter here.
Not
Sorry,
here,
man.
no. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Allergies, dude.
Dean is my favorite degenerate. At least I'm somebody's favorite something. Vicky is the best
Yeah.
thing that ever happened to Dean. Fuck, Fascist Kirk. I will kick you the fuck out if you say some shit like that. Crack is back. Let's fucking go. All right, guys. Let's fucking go.
All right.
I am in Chiller Con, and I am effed up about a lot of drinks. People are buying me drinks, they're giving me drinks. I am really messed up. I don't think I've been this drunk in a long time, guys.
He hadn't been that drunk since he drove his kid home.
Get
From the
home from
Phillies
the
game.
baseball game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm really, really drunk.
Crack is back.
But I got the... Sorry, guys. I'm really drunk. Came out to the bar. Some people recognized me. Nobody. I used to be somebody, but I'm nobody now. Even still, some people recognized me. And I drank so much alcohol. I am really gone, and bought me some drinks. And I couldn't buy any drinks because people were buying drinks for me. We're watching the World Series on the monitor. I really feel like grateful. People know who I am. I didn't think that. I didn't think anybody would know who I was. People know who I am. And the kindness that people express towards people by buying me drinks, really nice. I don't know.
It very much does look like he's gonna cry.
Yeah.
This
it
part
does.
was weirdly like
Or vomit. One or the other.
he got the drunk eyes.
I'm happy. I'm really having a nice time tonight.
Have you ever heard somebody say they're happy like that? I'm happy. I'm really having a nice time.
I had a
There's
yeah.
other comments that are made that come later that make you very much question those words.
I don't have anywhere to go. I got a hotel room. Andrea let me get a hotel room, so I'm here tonight. I can drink all I want, get obliterated,
I sure
and then
hope
drive home tomorrow morning. Oh my God, dude. I'm so fucked up. What's up? Can I give it 7 and 7, make it a double? Two of them. This guy here is pouring like he doesn't give a fuck. Beautiful. Yo, I mean, I see what you're saying. Vicky Vars can crank her hog to this.
Vickyverse can crank her hog to this right now. Vickyverse, are you cranking your hog?
No, definitely not.
It wasn't enough to get her to crank her hog.
No.
But I
I wasn't
figured I'd ask her.
that's how like in their heads I am. I wasn't even watching this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Crazy motherfuckers, man.
2 7, double 7 and 7s, yeah. Vicky Vars can crank her hog to this, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not driving. I'm allowed to be drunk.
I do love Kind of like an admission.
They
Vicky
wouldn't.
cranked her hog to
He's too
this.
drunk to
It's
drive
okay,
here.
though. I'm not driving. But you were last time, bud, and that's why you said it. And that's why you said it.
That's good. Here we go.
Rookie! Amateur!
You stream, bro.
I'm streaming right now, dude.
Oh my gosh.
What's up? I'm Tuttle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm drinking. I just want to feel okay for a night, man.
Say it again.
I just want to feel okay for a night, man.
Yeah. Ouch.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. He also says, so either that's, every night is terrible. The only times I'm happy are when I'm wasted. Or he's trying to proposition Tom Tuttle for a blowjob. I actually can't tell which one it is.
Right. I
He's
mean,
either
Tom would
saying,
probably
I'm
be
just
open
trying to
to
feel
it.
good for a night, Tom. Hint. Hint.
Hint.
Or every night is misery. And please suck me off, Tom. It could be both. Yeah, it could actually. Yeah.
Could actually
But
be both. Yeah.
it is but I mean, it has to be one of them. It literally has to at least be one of them. So it's getting sadder, guys.
I said I just want to feel okay tonight.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I got a poem. What a funny bird is the pelican. Its beak holds more than its belly can. This has been Tom Tuttle.
God,
Never
Tom
have
Tuttle's
Tom
a
Tuttle back.
weirdo.
Never had Tom
No.
Tuttle back. That was terrible.
Horrible.
Also,
Oh.
what you don't know is, Tom pretty much barely talked to him the whole time. Everybody they were with avoids Ethan, because he's a drunk asshole. And as you'll see, it's funny. Brian Christgau is in the chat. A while back, when that son of a bitch didn't sing "Happy Birthday" to John Malin. It's his birthday, bro. Come on, bro. But anyways, he explained that nobody was hanging out with Ethan. And there's probably some truth to that after seeing this. Literally everybody avoids him because he's an asshole.
Well, I mean, you do avoid the drunk guy. Like I always do. I always avoid the sloppy drunks when I'm somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe the combo pack.
true. You guys people are crazy. Trying to get my attention. I got no attention for you, bitches. Stop trying to get my attention. What do you think I'm Shane Davis? I got no attention for you.
Well, yeah, this gal is high school.
Don't dress like Satan and think I'm gonna pay attention to you, because I'm not.
The daughter
I don't give a
of the
fuck.
final girl from a
You understand?
international or whatever.
Donald Trump is gonna win. He's gonna win the presidency.
Are they looking
Come
at
on, ladies.
Called Kill Her Mom in 2026. And it's amazing.
Ladies! You with the horns. Hello! They don't hear me because they're with the devil.
But here,
They hear him. They definitely
Oh, they hear him. Yeah.
See, this is getting very fucking sad. But also funny still because it's Ethan. Fuck him.
line out what you're at.
Hey, hello, you with the horns. Hello.
Your mom was like one of the vendors.
They don't hear me because they're with the devil.
And her mom was like so nurturing in 2022.
I couldn't be more clear, but they don't hear me.
But she's a closet sci-fi hero. So, our hero...
Hello, excuse me?
Tell her mom I'm from the future. So she tells her mom I'm psychic.
Why? Why am I so neglected? Why am I invisible to these women? They don't give a fuck what I have to say. A lot of lesbianism going on.
It's like a love letter to the shit we grew up with.
Hello?
Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan? I haven't seen that since I saw it in the theater.
Hello?
Can you not hear the sad music in the background? I did add sad music. Hard to hear over everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'll
is.
upload just this
I don't
clip.
hear it.
That's no problem. I was planning on doing this anyways. I'll upload it to the DNV. My YouTube is. There's no point in uploading to it.
They don't care. They don't hear me though.
She got back from Florida. Is it your first date? Is it your first movie?
They have horns.
Yeah, I got court ones.
Guys. Yeah, take a picture.
So he's basically just hanging out in
This is
the
This
lobby
I
bar.
feel like they weren't listening to me. How many more times? How many more times did I have to say hello? Hello. These devils. These Satanists, these devils, these lesbians, they didn't answer me. I just wanted to ask them why. Why are you voting for Kamala? Why? Why did I go so bad? Let me go ask the people why they're voting for Kamala Harris. Why are you voting for Kamala Harris?
Oh no, he
Let's
doesn't.
go ask them.
Oh no.
Do you think he goes and asks people why they're voting for Kamala Harris? Do you think he does it?
Oh, I bet he does. No, he couldn't have.
Well, no spoilers. Also, Chris Stanley just gifted 5 subs. Let's see which one of you motherfuckers got a sub. Vicky hasn't seen this. No, she's seeing this for the first time. Georgina Floyd was
No, I
gifted
have
a sub.
not.
Michael Asylum was gifted a sub. Christy C was gifted a sub, and Nail Bunny. Thank you so much. Chris Stanley.
And Tex
Oh.
and Tex Zombies. You missed the first
2,
one.
3. Oh, you are right. I did. Fuck you, Tex
Welcome
Zombie.
again, Nail Bunny, to being a pay piglet.
Hey, Bunny Piglet. Bunny Piglet. I don't know. But good shit.
He'll work on it.
Yeah, I probably
Thank you
won't.
very much.
Probably
Chris
never think
Stanley.
about it again. The name. Thank you so much, Chris Stanley. Yeah, just remember when you're a member, you get access to the only emoji that matters, the only emote, PayPig. That right there, PayPig. Best fucking emote, any channel. Unsubscribe from every channel except us now. Anyways.
Hey, Nearing, let's go ask some people why they're voting for Kamala Harris.
Is he able to actually
know.
walk to do that?
Why not ask them?
I think we'd have to find out who they're voting for and then yell at them.
No, I just assume. I would just assume they're voting for Kamala Harris.
Wait, Tom's encouraging this stupid behavior?
Nearing, everywhere I go, people are like, yo, you're the fucker of the Drew Green Lantern.
I don't think that's
And they're
true.
buying me drinks. So I'm fucked up. They're like, would you like another drink? I'm like, I guess. So I'm drinking all the drink. Let's go find out what's up. All right, here we go. Let me get up out of this chair. Yeah, I gotta ask them if they're voting for Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Fuck, I'm drunk.
Yeah, he is.
Let me find out. Yo, brother. Yo. Why you voting for Kamala Harris? You're a big fan, right?
Yankees lost.
First person he walks up to a black person. Yo, brother! Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. This is good stuff, man. This is terrible. This dude's an asshole. And Tom just let it happen. I guess.
Oh man.
He's supposed to be
what
his
were
biggest
you
simp, and
do-
you're literally
What were you
you're
doing?
you need to tard wrangle. You need to tard wrangle. It's like your one job as the not as drunk friend. Tard wrangle your tard friend.
I mean, is he just
I mean,
so
don't,
used to
because
the
this is great.
parasocial portion of the relationship that when they're actually in the same place, he can't treat him like he would one of his friends?
I don't. That's a maybe. When do we get to the point Ethan is pet? We will get there.
We'll get there.
We'll
I
get
think.
there. Spoilers. Harassing random people over politics. He is making because he later talks to Trump. He is making Trump supporters look fucking terrible. Why would you do this? Why would you think this is even drunk? You should know this is a fucking stupid idea. I'm gonna go up to people and ask them why they're voting for Kamala Harris. No.
I'm not asking who they're voting for, just assuming they're voting for Kamala Harris.
It's all about Yankees.
Yo, brother, why you voting for Kamala Harris? Tell me why.
Because I care about the future, the planet, democracy, all that kind of stuff.
Kamala Harris is gonna destroy all that shit. But thank you. I don't know what these girls are doing. You ladies right now are live to 583 people. What would you like to say to that many people at once?
Oh, it had to be bad. That's all he had watching?
Oh, no. Well, before it was actually almost 1,000. And within like 10 minutes, he was just standing around drunk, not saying anything. And so it must have dropped to like 500 something.
Crazy.
Vicky, do you see the pants?
Because one thing Comicgate loves is a good drunk stream, man.
This was hard to watch.
And they dropped off.
This was hard to
must have
watch.
been.
I had to edit it because this was originally. It's very hard. Like it's so cringe-inducing. It gave me anxiety watching it. All like 3 times I watched it.
Is he wearing weird acid?
Yes,
He's
I was
wearing, like,
just
weird
asking you about
acid-wash
that. He
jeans?
stole them from Vic Mignogna, we're assuming. You
Oh.
know, Vic Mignogna always wearing those gay ass pants.
Grow up, bruh. Like, dress like an adult fucking human.
Dude, he used to dress like he was fucking Chris Angel.
That's
Fag
true.
freak. You know.
And he blames it on being goth or some dumbass fucking shit like
and
that.
then he also says he wears a size 36 waist.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the time?
Yeah, right now
they
I'm sorry I
did
do.
the,
I'll stop if you want.
pause it
Yeah.
for a second. I don't know if you remember, but you
583
remember the
people.
time he flashed like the slave boy costume on his panel?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers, ladies. All right, go ahead, do it. All right, I'm not.
He's like, stop.
I know what you mean. Okay. There you are. Hello. You're on now. 586 people are watching you right now. It's not that many people, but it's enough. That's what I do. $50 super chat. 50 because of you ladies. Hold on, ladies. $50, ladies, $50 super chat. And it says, thanks for resending heart to car with a signature. You did not do. It's okay. Well, okay. I don't know if this is a $50 super chat or not, but these ladies are very happy about it. MAGA, they say. So I'm filming you, and these people send me. These people, yeah, $50 just because. Oh, you're pretty. Oh my God.
No, she's not.
Hold on a second.
Is he
No,
bragging
she's
about?
not.
Is he bragging
right,
about
ladies.
super chats?
Yeah.
Something wicked just like that.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Wow.
All right, ladies.
Oh my goodness
Okay.
gracious.
Ladies,
All right.
did you see
They look
Disney's
rough.
Star Wars Acolyte? Did you watch that? Return of the Jedi was the shit.
Was it?
Yeah, that was the shit.
Was that the thing to be talking about?
Hey, do you guys watch Monarch? Let me know.
Wow.
I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. You ladies are pretty. You ladies are pretty. I
Did
like
you know
you.
Disney is woke,
It's like
ladies?
he's
But I feel
programmed
like
in
you
a
hate
way, right?
me. You hate me? You don't hate me? When you look at me,
This is kind of sad. Just listen to what he's saying here.
oh, you see what I'm saying? No, I'm saying when you look at me, are you disgusted by me? No, you're not? Okay. I'm not disgusted by you either. I like you too. No, I do. I do. I have no problem with you. I'm just saying Disney's Star Wars Acolyte is not good. From what I know, and I have not watched it yet at all. But you ladies, no. If you had to marry me,
Whoa.
marry.
If you
Did he
had to
just
marry
say
me-
it's not good, but he never fucking watched it? Really?
from his understanding,
He said
I
that?
think that's everybody's understanding from what I've heard. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I heard it sucked. I believe it sucked. It
I heard
probably
it
did.
sucked too. I believe it sucked too, but I'm not running around anyway.
That isn't even close to the dumbest thing he's done tonight, Vicky.
No,
It's
it's
weird
not.
that
Keep
you
going.
took issue with this. This was probably one of the least dickish things he's done.
You had to marry me. You had to live with me. Do you think you could do it?
What
Are
the
things
fuck?
at home really bad? Let's just listen back. I thought about this after watching it on LRJ's. He's like, no, but if you had to marry me, would you be disgusted with me? Would it really be that bad? Are there problems at home, bro? This seems like this sounds like there's this sounds like there's problems at home.
It does.
This this whole thing sounds sad. Would you hate me like my wife? It's kind of what it sounds like he's asking. But then you watch this, and if you were his wife, wouldn't you hate him? You see this on YouTube, you're either watching it at night, what the fuck is this asshole doing? Or you see it in the morning, and you're like, what the fuck did that asshole do?
It's humiliating.
It
It would be.
is.
I would be humiliated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, let's just listen back.
Yeah, at all. But you ladies, no. If you had to marry me, marry. You had to marry me. You had to live with me. Do you think you could do it?
Because my wife's saying she can't. Is kind of the implication.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. If you ladies had to marry me, would you be in hell? Would it be the worst thing in the world?
Is that what's
Okay.
being said to you, Ethan? Because it sounds like maybe that's what's being said to him.
You're hearing that quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, is it just...
I mean, for me, the answer would be yes, it would be hell. But that sounds like something he's hearing that... I don't know, man.
Like, this is fucked. I don't think it's the voices in his head. I think it's the voices at home. Like, this is... But he seems like such a nice guy.
No, it would be fine. It would be fine. I am a nice guy. We get along. We be friends. Yeah, I know.
Clip this, Katie did.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
please,
you
honey,
very
please.
much. I'm just checking. I care about the future of Star Wars. People in the chat are saying, hey, ladies. Oh, my God, I'm drunk.
It's not made for us, you know what I mean? It's made for, like, suburban white women who get their football fans.
A lot of girls here that like girls. Girls who like girls.
Not an asshole.
The last comic skater to try to use his chat to impress ladies was John Della Rose, and he got laid by Sheila. It can work.
They're packing a crack bowl. Probably crack. Probably crack. I mean, it might be marijuana, but probably crack. I mean, probably. He accidentally muted the stream, by the way. They do look like, I mean, he might be crushing on guys.
That would not be unheard of in Comicgate.
Oh no, he's smoking the crack, guys. As a certified Floyd, definitely crack. Them hoes is nasty, though.
Totally nasty.
Old Dirty Spatty says, why couldn't it be fentanyl?
Just a PSA, people. Never smoke a stranger's pipe. Not nowadays. Just don't do it. It's too fucking dangerous.
I'm so glad this song worked. Because I just threw it in last minute. Like, as I was typing in the chat 1 minute. I just threw it in the video.
Is he in the John?
Yes.
He's streaming from the toilet?
From the urinal.
Is this
Vicky,
Witten?
Vicky, wait. He literally falls asleep. He falls asleep at the urinal.
Oh my fucking god. That's just amazeballs.
The sad music is so perfect.
Is he did he end up licking it?
Some people think he might have.
It kind of looked like he accidentally licked it on his way up.
Just 3 minutes of this. 3 minutes of this, Vicky.
Something is happening there though, Dean. His throat is moving and shit. Is he talking? He's just muted? Is
No,
he
I think
mumbling
he's-
like
I think he's-
drunkenly? Is he snoring?
He probably has what's that thing when you can't breathe very well?
Apnea?
Sleep apnea. Or maybe he's fucking
Good.
licking it. I don't know. I
I
don't know.
fucking know, man. Wow.
2 more minutes left of this, by the way.
You left the whole 3 minutes in?
Vicky, how could I cut this part out?
Oh, goodness gracious. And actually, I did mean to say Nadine and not Witten. If anybody remembers Nadine. So he woke up briefly.
Are all these YouTubers having midlife crises at the same time? Rekieta, EVS, Timpool?
Yes.
Yes, it would appear that way. This is Rekieta levels, yes. 1 minute to go, guys. Andrea's POV when he's on. Oh, no.
Man.
Yep, guys.
God,
It is.
it's like Dale Keown and Nick Rekieta had a YouTube baby. This is so great.
Except he probably could have used some cocaine to even him out.
Yeah, probably. Oh, he's stirring?
Some
Okay.
people also thought that, you know, because he's getting older, maybe his dick don't work so good. And it was just...
That wouldn't have anything.
No, like,
And that's why he passed out
a
at the
while
urinal?
for it to come out. It's like a kinked hose.
It's not that. It doesn't take the. It's not like
No,
pass out at the
it was
urinal. Take
mostly
a
a
long
joke,
time.
Vicky. It was mostly.
Okay.
We're just making fun of his broke dick. Or limp
Did he
dick.
leave his phone there?
No, well, that's where the stream ended. Like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Rumor has
bet
it
you he left his
Shane
phone.
finally called him because he was watching this and he was like, I gotta try to end this. I gotta save the only guy that can hold
Hold my career above the sea level. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully he gets rid of John Malin, but he's like dead weight now, but I still need him for me.
That was just fucking crazy.
It's a lot harder to watch unedited.
I imagine.
Rough. It was an hour or two on unedited. This was 17 minutes. I got all the good parts, but holy shit.
That's insanity.
I know.
Right?
It's like
It's
which
like a
one was
horrible
worse, the drunk
window.
driving one or this, right? Because like the drunk driving one, yes, he drove his kid. But this one was sad.
It's just a horrible window into his like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's just awful.
It was. I think maybe we just need a moment of silence for any of the last respects that people had for Ethan, as they are now dead.
Do we play taps?
No, shut up, Vicky. We're having a moment of silence. Okay, that was it.
All right. All done.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What a fucking loser. Oh, man. That's fucking sad,
It's
dude.
so unbelievable.
That is sad. If you guys were
Yeah.
married to me, would it be hell? Thank you.
Would it be hell? Would it just be awful? Yeah, for me it would. Yeah, in my
dude,
from my perspective, I think it would be fucking hell.
This was like embarrassing, dude. Like,
I mean, like the only upside to being married to Ethan is he spends his entire life in the fucking basement, except to go out like to a
but
baseball
when he
game.
does go out, it's embarrassing, even if you're not there.
That was just horrible.
Dr. Darkwing says, if you were married to me, would you leave me for a skydive instructor? Yes.
Yes. Yes. I don't think I'd think twice.
Nope. He knew the crackheads were too good for him. Yeah. Would you let me watch? Mm. Yes, it happens all the time. Oh, God. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Every time it happens, I get like a boost in views on my Sen video. Mr. Sen, for those of you that don't know, this is just what this chat on the up top is about. He's a guy I exposed a long time ago. He was doing gross lolly sex roleplay.
Gross lolly roleplay.
For some reason, my brother and his friends decided to take that opportunity to be friends with Sen and defend him against my exposing him. Recently,
What a wacky time that was.
Recently, they have now called him out and said, "Oh, these DMs, I guess they were Sen's. We exposed him." And some people are very questionable. They're like, "No, you guys defended him. You guys literally defended."
Are they really?
The things
Crow and your brother and all them are really saying that they exposed Sen?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
They were gonna. They canceled the stream when they were gonna
you
talk
don't
about it
understand.
because
You don't understand,
got the.
Vicky. They have now proven those DMs were his.
But you already did that.
Sen had already done that several times over the past.
Sen admitted
4
that they
years.
were his.
I know.
Like,
I know.
what
I
did
know.
they have to prove if they were already admitted to?
But no, you don't understand because they helped when Sen was saying they weren't his. They also said, "Yeah, no, we think Sen's not lying on that." So now then they had to go and find evidence that it was Sen when they were no longer friends with him.
So all they did, so they managed to expose that they were a bunch of dumb fucks?
They managed to
That's not
expose that they
exposing
covered
Sen.
up
They
for Sen, but
exposed
it's
him
okay because they have now proven the DMs were
exposed
Sen.
him, yes.
Yes,
Okay, I see.
Yes, they
I
are
see.
heroes, Vicky.
I'm unimpressed by their heroic prowess.
They're absolute pieces of shit.
They are such pieces of
They
shit.
literally, they knew it was his, and they
The
read
whole
the
fucking
DMs with Sen
time.
on their stream, laughed about it.
Laughing about it.
They knew it was his.
Oh. Defending it. The cat
Yes.
ear thing, comment,
yep,
the
yep,
whole
yep.
fucking kit and caboodle.
But now they are heroes because they have helped expose Sen. Yes. You guys didn't do shit. I exposed Sen literal years ago, and then you guys became friends with him because
I
you
hate your
me.
brother.
It was crazy. You guys, Dean, do you have more info on he? I have the DMs. I have him multiple times admitting on several other streams that those were his DMs. The best was when he went on with John Michael Kelly to debate ear juice. And he literally uses the cat ear defense. I didn't know it was lolly because of the cat ears.
Cat ears.
The cat ears helped hide the fact that underneath the cat ears it was a child. Somehow, the cat ears really covered that up. Yes, he used that defense on the live stream. It was great. But despite all of that evidence, Crow and his friends just couldn't be sure that the DMs were Sen's. But they finally got the proof. Oh, fuck you guys. You guys literally covered for him. You guys are scumbags who covered for him.
Yep.
Absolute scumbags.
And the only reason they covered for him was because you were the one that exposed him.
I know.
Like, for no other fucking reason, but because it was you.
Yep. They decided to be friends with a guy who I had just exposed for being into pedo roleplay shit. Just because they hate me. That is my brother and his friends.
Yeah.
That is something else, guys. But no, they're heroes now. They helped
So
expose
sad.
Sen. Fuck you guys. Sen was exposed years ago. He's been getting kicked out of every community he goes into because after about 2 months, they find the pedo roleplay shit.
They find the Jared catfish shit.
Yep. Um,
And not only that makes it even better though, right? So not only was it, to those who don't know, not only was it lolly role play, but he was being catfished by a dude.
the
And he thought it was
35-year-old man named Jared.
and
You
he
can't
thought it
make
was
up.
a 16-year-old girl. And so not only was he sharing lolly role play, he thought he was doing it with somebody who was underage. It's so multi-layered and good. You should go watch Dean's video tomorrow or
Yep, 'cause-
after our
yeah.
stream tonight.
Because I
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's
was the one that
it's
exposed
so
all of
good.
that, and then they literally
He's got more yeah, there's
tried to
yeah.
defend him for it.
yeah.
Scumbag.
There's scumbaggery.
Who would do that? Sen is
Yeah.
trying to enter this thing called the Dabbleverse.
I don't even know what the
I don't know
Dabbleverse
what that
is.
is.
I saw the name for the first time today. I'm like, what the fuck is it? And I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't
But
know.
it's so great because Sen, this is kind of relevant. I think it was last night or the night before. Guess who was in Sen's chat while Sen was live streaming about Nick Rekieta? Any guesses? Ethan Van Sciver. All up in there and Sen shouting him out like, Ethan, you gotta start vetting the places you go. You gotta do it, dude, because you just can't help yourself. You literally keep tiptoeing into like, the worst places to be. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, this is great. This guy's giving me praise. Like, no, dude, this is not the place you
And the
wanna
only
be.
reason is because it's only because of the Rekieta thing. For some reason, like my YouTube recommends whenever I start looking into Rekieta, they try to throw Sen at me for some reason. And so yeah. It's so weird. But it probably was just the algorithm thing, and it's Rekieta. Then he watched like 2 seconds, and the next thing you know, you can't get rid of it in your recommends.
Yeah. It was funny, one
Not
like,
because his content's any good. It's not.
it's not.
But
It was actually funny because one time I was on Raptor's stream and he tried to watch a Mr. Sen video.
oh
I
no.
had to shut that shit down.
Yeah,
He was
no.
like, oh, well, there's stuff about Nick Rekieta, and I was like, no, dude, you can't watch this. And then I hijacked
No.
his show for about 30 minutes while we watched both the Sen videos I did.
All he's doing too, like from what I'm guessing, because it looks like he's just pulling shit, just based on thumbnails, his descriptions, and his titles. I'm not watching his shit. Is just like, culling everything off of Kiwi Farms and just slapping it into videos. He's not actually doing anything. He's just talking about the shit he's reading on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me just.
I mean, if that's what the Dabbleverse is.
The Dabbleverse, I guess, is where like Aaron and Holte comes from. That's what they're saying in the chat. It's it's basically the minor
It's
league
all those-
sector. Is what they're
It's like, yeah, it's like all the guys that thought they were
weren't good
doing
enough to be the top people in the sector.
or weren't actually they just weren't good enough to be real radio talk show hosts, so they all ended up on fucking YouTube. That's what happened to Aaron Himmelholt.
So whatchamacallit?
They're building a little like blood sports community or something over there.
Yeah,
that
I
what
guess
they're trying to
it's just the sector, but for hacks.
for
hacks.
boomers.
Hacks.
Okay.
Pess, you would ask for here's the original video I had done on the when I exposed Sen, and then as a bonus, guys, you should also check it out. Not only did I expose him for that, guys. We also got where is it? Videos. I'm a hack, apparently.
Yeah.
We also got this was good. I suggest you all check this one out too. This was when I got Sen because I found archives of his fucking fanfic account. He deleted it.
That one was
He
so
thought
good.
nobody could get it. I had the URL. checked all the archive websites, and we got a lot of his fanfic stuff. And it's weird, gross, and degenerate. It is smut. It is gross.
Yeah, it's like Katie did smut.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like, yeah, it's on the same level
And
as
he
like if
even
Katie
wrote
did
some.
it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, man. Sen hates me because I got him good twice. Real good twice. And then there was a couple other things to Sen. Sorry, we'll move on to the actual topics. But I always love talking about Sen when somebody brings him up.
Because it's fun.
It is fun. Here's the time. Crow, my brother, and Sen, literally, went around spreading my docs. That's a video on that. Scumbags of the highest caliber. I don't care, like, dox me, I don't give a shit. These guys cry about doxing left and right. And so it's really more about the hypocrisy, right? It's like, they're like, oh, doxing bad. Literally catch them, not only trying to dox me, but our parents, mine and Crow's parents, in order to make me look bad. And there's a video on that. Absolute fucking scumbags, guys. I can't make it up. I literally can't make it up. And there's all
or the
proof
time
in
Crow
fucking
threatened to dox your family.
Oh, that was fucked.
Too.
I know.
That was fucked up too. I mean, like, this we could go on like for ever.
Absolute fucking scumbags. There's a reason I say my brother's fucking dead to me, guys. My sister brother. Because he's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, he is.
Willing to associate with someone I just exposed as who is doing pedo roleplay shit. All because he hates me. Works with that guy to dox me and mine and Crow's parents. Like, absolute scumbag, dude. And that's why my brother's dead to me. And he will never be cool. Because he's a piece of shit. He is also... I rarely talk about this, but Crow also, since we're talking about it... Crow has also got some weird fucking roleplay shit. You can find that shit on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah.
It's gross. And it's on Kiwi Farms.
And there's a video about it somewhere on Dean's channel.
He does, like, weird feuda incest roleplay. In one of, like, the roleplay websites, he used our sister's name.
Just gross.
Gross. Yeah, it's fucked up, guys.
It is.
It's, like, actually fucked up.
We should introduce him to Katie did.
Yeah, like, it is legitimately fucked up. He's into juvenile delinquent with authority figure, like, cop roleplay, which is pedo shit, by the way.
Pedo shit.
And all of that's on Kiwi Farms. Legitimately, it's in the Gothic Sushi docs. They put my brother and his friends in there too. And all of that shit is right there. Very fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Legitimately. Why, like, put yourself in my shoes. Even without, like, the weird, like, backstabbing and like teaming up with somebody who does pedo roleplay shit just to spite me, like just like the weird roleplay incest shit using our sister name. Wouldn't you not want to associate with that family member?
I don't want to associate with your brother.
Like, but like if you were related to him.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't want anything to do with him.
Right. And then, like, but then you also add in the fact that he, like, teamed up with a guy you had just exposed with the weird pedo roleplay stuff just to go at you, and then tries doxing you with that dude. Fuck him for life, right? Like, completely dead for life. Don't need
and
a family
and then
member
there
like
was
that.
also the when the accusation that we had shown CP on stream.
Yeah. Oh,
They
that's
tried to
also a
start
good
that
point,
one up
Vicky. I
too.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
You guys
tried to
remember the
say
lawsuit
that
that
too.
just got fucking done with? The one Ethan was still fighting? Okay, so a long time ago, the
Back
reason
before
we
we
were
got
being
sued.
sued is because I said a certain person that was on the other side of that lawsuit with Preston Poulter. I said they are a pedophile. I then said, when people in my chat were like, "You're calling him a criminal," I said, "No, I'm not. I don't think he committed any crimes. It's not a crime to be a pedophile. It's a pedophile is someone who's attracted to minors." They then took that clip, despite the fact that the person I'm talking about was suing me in federal court. They then took that clip and said, "He's advocating for pedophiles."
Right. Yep.
You can't make this
You
shit
can't
up.
make this
The
shit up.
person is
You
literally
just
suing me in
can't.
federal court that I was talking about.
For
And they're
calling
like,
him-
he's
calling
advocating
that,
for
yeah.
pedophiles. Look what he said here. Fucking scumbags.
Yeah.
Absolute
total
fucking scumbags. They constantly, numerous times, cover for pedophiles like Cougar Daddy, who was caught talking to someone he thought was a minor. But it was people fucking with him. And then they got them on a podcast. They literally stood up for that guy and said, he's like kind of retarded. He was taking meds to like make him horny. Like, why are you standing up? Like, that dude's a pedophile.
Yeah.
They stood up for Sen. They then try to constantly throw pedophile accusations or pedophile
CP accusations.
not just that, but like pedophile defender accusations. Like, they tried to throw pedophile defender accusations at me for something I said about somebody who was suing me for calling them a pedophile.
For calling him that.
They literally have no fucking morals.
Yeah.
Literally no fucking morals. Absolute scumbags.
But the weirdest thing too is like the people that they were like gearing towards bought it all. Like, that's how fucking stupid they are too. Like, everybody that they knew, everybody in their chats, everybody that they interacted with on Twitter were all fucking retards as well. So
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
So if you ever wondered about the law, I know my brother gets brought up, and people know I don't like my brother. Now you know the full story as to why. Literal fucking scumbag. Him and his friends, and Sen, fucking scumbags. They constantly defend pedophiles. They constantly throw pedophile accusations at people when it's completely unwarranted, no evidence. They don't actually care. They just want to win an argument or be right in the face of the public. My brother's a fucking sociopath. And he's dead to me. And he also ran away from home when we were younger because he wanted to be a woman. And that stuff is also on Kiwi Farms. They found the forums, his account, where he talks about being trans and shit. Fuck you, faggot. Anyways.
Anyhow.
All
right.
Scumbag.
Asshole.
You're an asshole.
Not you, your brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you.
Out Art.
Yeah.
Yep. It's why I call him Lily sometimes, because that's the name he wanted to be called when he was in high school and he ran away from home.
Yeah.
Faggot. All right. Moving on, guys.
You feel better now? Okay.
No.
That was a nice little detour.
Yeah, sorry about the, hopefully we didn't lose too many viewers, because we kind of, oh no, we're still at a lot of you. I guess you guys all cared about my family drama. It was very fucking public. It's just been years.
Everybody
all of this shit
loves
literally
family
played
drama.
out on the internet before I got into CG.
And while you were when
yeah,
you
like
were
right
first
when I
here.
got in.
Yeah.
All of
That's
this
when all
shit.
this happened.
So most of you either weren't around or you just didn't see it.
Because nobody pays attention to us.
But yeah, all of this shit it's not like I'm putting it out there on pub. Like, this shit literally played out in the public because my brother's a fucking scumbag. But anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when you think you have family, like a bad family drama, just remember, at least your brother didn't, at least you don't have a brother that literally sold you out for internet clout and then teamed up with people you exposed that were doing pedo shit.
Yeah.
I guarantee most of you, some of you probably have worse. Most of you don't have family members that bad. Oh yeah, Robot Mechanic, I do remember you being in the chat of all
Yep.
this. I just came here for the slurs, thanks, said Bad Boy Bunny. Your sister. My sister brother. My brother, Bryzes is a brother sister. Mine's a sister brother. Dean, I can out bad family you. Whatever. You can always fucking one-upper. That explains the hog crank. All right. So, we have more stuff. More stuff on more stuff on more stuff. I think we got...
and holy hand grenades, Dean and I don't even live on the same coast. Just saying.
No. Thank God.
Fuck, thank God.
What are you thank Godding? Like, fuck you. Band kids reporting Franks. Oh, that's weird. I'm missing one. Media source. Clips. Guys, Bancroft, just sort of find a good way to transition into the next topic. Transition like my fag brother. Next topic. Bancroft was kicked from Comicgate Kings. Ethan is real big mad. Real big mad that...
Now, if you're not following the Nick Rekieta,
I don't know. Bancroft is out there talking with like LRJ or something. Something like that. I don't think that's why he's actually upset. But let's watch this clip. And stop talking about my family. I'm now embarrassed. I'm not. Just trying to do the next thing. Where's the fucking... There it is. I know what I'm doing, guys. I'm not a hack.
now, if you're not following the Nick Rekieta thing, this year was meant to be a very special year for Nick Rekieta on New Year's Day.
This
on
isn't
New Year's
the
Eve,
Bancroft
he
clip.
just said,
What's up?
This isn't the Bancroft clip.
Oh, where's
This is
the
the Rekieta clip.
Okay.
I don't know. You had the Bancroft
No, you
clip.
had the Bancroft clip.
I never had the Bancroft clip.
Okay, well, anyways, guys, Bancroft was kicked.
It was just short. It was just Ethan reading his fucking super chat. But can I just, for those of you who don't know, Bancroft has been around in Comicgate since the beginning, right? He was the guy. He was like the top mid-tier guy in Comicgate. You were launching a book, you went on Bancroft's channel. And it seems to me, from what I have observed, that Bancroft kind of stepped back a bit from Comicgate after the Dungeoneer thing. Right? He's always been a great guy for Comicgate. Like, you know, he'd promote anybody. He was always talking people up. He was never involved in any fucking drama. But Ethan just can't fucking help himself. Because Bancroft, I guess, is no longer sucking Ethan, isn't sucking Ethan's ass in a way that Ethan perceived it. I don't think Bancroft ever actually, did too much of that.
Yeah.
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 But it's kind of weird because you look at the Comicgate landscape now, and it used to be sort of like these 3 tiers of Comicgate shows. There was the big guys, the Ethans, the Shanes, the John Malins, that were all at the top, and then there was the B-listers. And then there was people, you know, that would be like Rennie, PTP, Bancroft, and that entire then there were the slums, right? Ben, Grift, well-read, and the entire middle tier of Comicgate is gone. It got wiped out. It got wiped out when John Malin threw a hissy fit over the Dungeoneers. Just gone.
Yep.
So
Yep. And they
it
labeled
is.
them all weird
Mark's right.
degenerates that go to sex dungeons.
Yeah.
And
And if you were
happened.
friendly with them, you were, you know, somehow tarnished with this brush that Malin decided to, like, you know, paint everybody with. And Ethan's just like, okay, except Cecil. Ethan's like, okay, that's all right. We don't need an entire, you know, tier of Comicgate that promoted our fucking books, even though we weren't exactly promoting theirs.
He should have just gotten rid of John. It was the
should have just gotten rid of fucking John Malin, man. You're right. Sorry, I interrupted.
Such a bad decision. Do I keep the guy who's useless that doesn't do shit for Comicgate?
Who only like starts
running
fights?
people out of Comicgate? Or do I keep the people that are literally helping keep Comicgate afloat? Ah, fuck them. I don't need them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need anybody with John. Right? And poor John now. Who the fuck does John lash out at now? There's nobody left. So he's digging down into the slums, and now he's got he's got Katie to defend because Ethan needs her, but for no other good reason. And you know, so now Ethan of course has to toss a little bone John Malin's way and bash the slums every once in a while. And in this case, it was just because Bancroft, who isn't really a denizen of the slums, you know, happened to, you know, hang out, decided to literally go slumming one day and
well, no, so
in slums chats.
Raptor had
He has
asked
been
for
there.
a
I've
very
seen him in
specific meme. A very specific meme. And Bancroft essentially sent it to him. And it was a pro CG meme.
Yeah.
And, he got kicked for sharing an anti-CG meme. Apparently,
even though it was pro CG.
It was pro CG.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways.
But hey, everybody, let's make 2024 a wonderful, wild, wacky year. P-Count says, good to see you, Fatty. Same to you, Fatty. Fatso. Thanks to you, Puff Daddy, if you know what I mean.
Very
let's
apropos.
make this a wonderful, wild, and wacky name, our year. And then, for some reason, like the cops came, Nick Rekieta eventually, I do believe, is going to be on Court TV. I didn't mean like this, though. I didn't mean he's going to be on Court TV like this. I meant he'd like host. He'd be like a host on Court TV. I wasn't paying too much attention. I just saw him peripherally. I was like, oh, good for Nick. Yeah, that's great. I like Nick. He's got all these lawyers that are kind of, you know, it's kind of like Comicgate Live, except a bunch of lawyers that are going to stab him in the back eventually. Instead of, never was comic wannabes. Anyway, I started to notice that he wasn't looking so good. And I know I saw him drinking a lot. I basically went to him. I said, what's the matter with you? What are you not eating? Like, you look like you lost like 40 pounds. You don't look so good, man. And in my heart, I was thinking, he looks like he's taking drugs. But I couldn't believe Nick Rekieta would take drugs. I was like, he's a father. He's got like 5 kids. Honestly, my suspicion was needle drugs. I was like, I've seen what people who have a problem with like that black tar heroin look like. People who, ride the horse, man, if you know what I mean. But they get that same kind of haunted, hollow look like on their face. And that's what I saw on Nick, and I was worried about him. I just said, whatever it is you're doing, you got to stop, man. Get healthy. Put down the booze. Pick up some pie. Do what you can to put some meat back on your bones. 2 days after I did this live stream with him where I was encouraging him to get healthy, the police kicked in his door and allegedly found his house in a state of disrepair. Found, I don't know how much this is. Like, what's 26 ounces of cocaine? It sounds like it sounds a little bit like Scarface to me. That sounds like a lot of cocaine. How do you find that much cocaine? If I had any cocaine, it would be in a little baggie like this big. I'd be like, there's a little cocaine. I do that, I've never even tried cocaine ever. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But I would probably like it if I did. I understand. It turns out he was rooming with another couple. He let another couple move in, which was nice. I mean, especially during the Biden economy.
Yeah, it was because of the bad economy. It was just really
that's why they moved
out of the goodness of their heart,
goodness of his
not
heart.
out of the degenerate, weird kinks in their lustful crotches.
Not that they were all sharing the same bed. They just had the guest room.
Yep.
Fuck. Jesus.
So Nick Rekieta let this nice YouTuber couple move in with him and his wife. The wife was pretty. The husband was a little bit suspect, a little bit creepy.
They're literally all suspect. They're literally all very fucking suspect, bro. They're literally all doing the same exact things. They're all fucking suspect, bro.
A little bit oily, that guy. He was being arrested. He got arrested for that. Him and his wife. They got arrested for having a little cocaine. And then, it became a big scandal.
For having a little cocaine. They were arrested on drug charges, weapons charges, and child endangerment.
Yep.
But yeah, it was just a little cocaine. But then again, I mean, at least he's taken a step. He's walked back blaming the kids, which was really nice of him. For mom and dad getting arrested. That was sweet.
Yep.
I thought. Yeah, so what Ethan then went on to do was to EFAP a LawTube video about rackets filing a motion for consideration of an appeal of the judge's decision in the Franks hearing, where the judge said that there was probable cause, and Racket still determined that there wasn't, that it doesn't count. This is actually his argument from the Franks hearing, and he reiterates it in this request, is that the cop didn't see the actual live stream on Nick's channel because it was private. So even though he saw a mirror of the live stream and it's obviously Nick, they're not even trying to say that it was edited, right? They're not denying that it's not a true copy, but because it is not the actual live stream, Nick says it shouldn't have counted. They shouldn't have been able to use it to get probable cause for a warrant.
What he's arguing is there's no I mean, I'd imagine, right, because we had to do this with video evidence. There's no actual custodian of records, because when you have video evidence with things on YouTube, you have to have a custodian of records, and that is somebody who's seen it and has the video.
I believe that he watched Cog's stream where Cog plays the video. He saw the whole, he saw it somewhere.
What Chris Stanley is saying, authenticate it, and he's trying to argue that that's not a true and
Yeah.
authentic,
It's
and therefore it can't be
it's
used as
not even that.
evidence.
It's That's not in the filing, though. He's not saying that it's not true or authentic. He's just saying it's not the actual live stream that Nick Rekieta filmed.
Yeah, I
Like, it's
mean
not even like he's not even trying to argue that it was
that's the
altered.
argument, though.
Just
Like, I
it
mean, he just because he
yeah,
doesn't say it,
it's a lame
that's
argument.
retarded. I mean, if you're gonna use the argument, at least use the words. But that is the argument. It's not his.
Yeah.
It's not a true and authentic of the stream. Therefore, you can't properly authenticate it, and it shouldn't be in evidence. It is stupid. It is stupid, but that is the argument that is being put out there. In
Yeah,
some
there's
cases, it
also
works, but not like that. Not like that.
right. So he's also arguing that there was a report from the county health and human services that was dated the day before the video, right? The video dropped where Rackets was all looked like he was all fucked up and looked like he was getting his dick sucked underneath the desk, right? Um, and that report stated that based on whatever they looked at, as far as the reporting on the kids, did not rise to child abuse or neglect, right? Never mind the fact that it was followed by this live stream of Nick Rekieta in his home, obviously doing drugs, which is why, which was really the impetus for the, as far as I can tell, for the search warrant. Like, that was the big thing. He's trying to argue each and every individual thing
Well,
doesn't
he
count
needs to in order
because
to.
he has
He
to.
has to
Yeah.
because like if one thing doesn't prove probable cause, well, there was multiple things, right? So he has to attack
Yeah.
all of them. Because
Yeah,
they'll
he
just
has to
say,
attack
okay, but
everyone.
this also had this was also a reason for probable cause. So it's okay that you
Yeah.
knocked that one out. We still have 5 others. He has to attack all of them.
Right.
But
But,
it's not gonna work.
it does sort of ignore that. It's not gonna work. So the judge published basically a report of what happened during the Franks hearing. Kayla, so there's some speculation, like some weird ass shit going down on Twitter. You got some of those tweets or anything?
Which tweets?
Rackets is running around Twitter talking about how he's he was doing all this coke. He's arguing and fighting with people again. He's fighting with that Baldo News Network account, whatever it's called, Breaking Baldo News, I think.
Yeah.
April's on Twitter as well, and he and April are kind of flirting with each other in this really weird way. They're also trolling, I think.
Sure.
The you know I a little bit, I think,
Like,
but
how much
I
of it
think
really is
it's
a
like a
troll? They're like, oh,
combo.
we'll be flirty on the internet. That'll upset
Yeah,
them.
I
Okay, but
know,
you guys are
exactly.
fucking, and she still lives at your place. Real
Yeah.
good troll, I guess. Like, I
It's
guess.
it's so immature. But yeah. See, what's that one? So, yes, this was one of the earlier arguments that he was having on
Yeah.
Twitter.
So this Josh says, let's put, yeah. Josh says, Josh, what happened to that Frank's motion? You said you were going to win. I never said I was gonna win. I wish I had, but I never said I would. You didn't, but you called people who thought you were going to lose that motion retarded, which gave the impression that you were at least very confident about it. So is the judge
Yeah.
retarded too? The people I called retarded, are retarded. The people I called are retarded because they are. The people I called are retarded because they are.
Yeah, I think he
Okay,
was
retard.
he was
That
spiraling
doesn't
and
mean I
retarded.
said I would win an extremely difficult pre-trial motion. I also 100%
Yeah, he
believe I
did.
should have been granted a hearing on it, and I believe that it's insane how difficult it is to get them. You called them retarded specifically because of their takes. It gives everyone a specific kind of impression. I'm not surprised that you're saying you 100% believe you should have gotten it, considering it's absolutely in your favor to make it seem like the system screwed you. I called them retarded because of their takes on the government's claim of watching my video, something it still hasn't done and actually lied to the court about. So
They did see his video, though.
But they did. Yeah. Yes. So it gives the impression to laymen that this motion was extremely likely to go in your favor, but for the system itself being fucked up and screwing you over. The government literally hasn't watched my video. They claim the government has. That's retarded. The government watching or not watching my video doesn't mean that I will or won't win a motion for a Franks hearing. Why is this hard for you? They did watch your video. A re-upload of your video is still your video. That's what copyright holders say when they see people uploading their content, even with modification. Hey, that's my video, and the stuff they added wasn't transformative. It's a good argument.
It's true.
Yeah.
It was his video. It's him. You can't deny that it's him. You know.
Yeah, and here we have Rekieta Law says, Happy New Year's, everyone. 2024 promises to be a beautiful disaster. Don't make resolutions, set goals, pursue life, be ridiculous, find joy. Rekieta quote tweets that tweet. LMAO, fuck this tweet and the dumbass who wrote it. And somebody said, Lord Father of the memes a lot says, the dude who made that status sounds like he was on cocaine. Oh no. And Rekieta says he was.
No.
And Candace says, owning your decisions is the hardest thing to do when it comes at a great cost. Good to see the denial stage has finally worn off. I hope you can continue to work on everything you need to pursue a true balance in your life. Believe me, I was never in actual denial. All of this is coming. I'm so tired of how things have been, and I can't wait to be completely unshackled in speaking. Shortly before he becomes shackled in prison. That's a joke. I don't think he'll see.
I don't think he'll see jail time either, but and he says he talks like he talks so much about this for someone who knows and says that he shouldn't be talking about it. Right. He's on Twitter. He's still on trial.
Yep.
Shit that he says now can be used against him.
Yeah. Like admitting that you have, like, oh, that's not a good thing. They can literally just grab that and say, no, see, like he was on coke.
And then his argument becomes, well, you don't know what day I was saying I was on coke, right? What fucking difference does it make? You're on Twitter telling people about your coke use.
Yep.
That you were doing mountains of fucking coke. That you were doing way too much coke.
Mountains.
I mean, if anybody should know about this, it's Dean.
Sorry.
But it's just, why would you do that?
Because he's a fucking retard.
Just a fucking retard.
Because he's a fucking retard.
Right? April doesn't live in his house, but they're talking, you know, publicly like they do. His There is a Kayla's missing thing, which is running around Twitter for some reason because I guess she's not hanging out in his locals. Um, I don't know if she has. I've never seen her active anywhere on social media except maybe his locals, and I wasn't there to see that. But she has a hearing tomorrow. Well, today, my time today. She also filed a motion to dismiss based on uh the search warrant.
Yeah.
And she has a better chance, I suppose. I mean, I don't know the law, but the reports and everything that they used for the search warrant were about Nick mostly.
Mhm.
And but she was at the house when they found the stuff, when they found the drugs and the loose gun or what, and all that other stuff. So I don't know how well that argument, it'll probably still work. I don't know.
I don't
I have no
know.
idea. I'm not a lawyer.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I do know Nick's also not really much of a lawyer.
Yeah.
Um,
Nick's
that being
threatening
said,
Alyssa Clips now.
with what?
He's for posting video clips from his private locals. I never gave you permission. I dropped you the tweet in our DMs. Yeah.
That's
Like
funny.
just a little while ago at the beginning, Spectre tagged us. So he's all pissed off. He's threatening, to take, I guess, to DMCA Striker because that's the only thing he could do. And yeah, what a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I'll pull that up in a second. Actually.
Bitch made. That's what Spectre called him. Spectre called him bitch made.
Wow. My lawyer's really coming along finally.
He is. He's finally turning things around.
From Rekieta simp to Rekieta simp that was my lawyer to my lawyer who is no longer a Rekieta simp.
It's so beautiful.
It's
a nice journey.
Yeah, it's very sweet. Glad to see it.
Yeah.
He really needed this. Now he's just an idiot on the internet. He is no longer an idiot that's also a Rekieta simp on the internet. So things are really, really looking up for Spectre.
Yep.
Glad to see it. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's do a window capture. So close that DM.
Yeah, too close to DM.
Don't want you guys seeing my DMs. I just like exposing your DMs. So let's see here. Spectre, my lawyer, my wonderful lawyer, says, I kind of want to see how this would play out in a Rekieta law versus 329 ELB lawsuit over DMCA. With the ruling in Hughes versus Benjamin, one could argue that the title and clipping she does is quintessential fair use. In any case, this is bitch made bullshit, Nick. You do not have permission to clip my locals' exclusive content. Take it down by tomorrow or I will. I also rescind any permission to clip my content. Play by fair use if you're going to do it. Oh, he's so mad people aren't. Oh.
He's
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
You sat on your ass and played wishy-washy with Farron copyright striking Divinity because Farron was a friend and refused to call it out for what it was, and now you're making these threats? Fuck that shit. And Rekieta says, fuck you.
Yeah, I knew it.
You're not my type. That being said, put your fucking ego in the box and get off the internet. You've done more damage to yourself than anyone else on the internet could have. And I'm saying this as a fucking friend. Oh, no, he's still a friend of Nick. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys, I gave him a lot of credit before.
Sir, you should have been giving him legal advice as Dean's lawyer to get off the fucking internet.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I take it back all the nice things I just said about my stupid lawyer
God.
Spectre.
I was so hopeful he could turn it around, Dean. And
Yeah.
look, he just slid right back into the friend mode.
Somebody says, and now your sweep has ended, Spectre. And here we got that dude that does lolly roleplay saying, I remember when you two lovebirds were working together to take out mean old Sen. That never happened. That literally...
That literally never happened. He
Rekieta-
just made that shit up.
Rekieta and Spectre worked
Rekieta-
together to take out Sen. That literally never happened. But what I can tell you guys...
We talked about Sen earlier, so we could mention this.
This is great. It all just ties in together, guys. It's all... It's beautiful. What I can tell you guys is... whatchamacallit? Sen spent literally like 3 years. 3 years begging Nick Rekieta to have him on his channel.
And he never did.
And he never did.
Did he?
No. Yeah. Literally begging. It literally never happened. Working together to take out Mina. That's so... He's... He doesn't live in reality.
No. No.
I can't even think of a time when Nick even mentioned Sen ever. Mostly because he
You know what
didn't
I hear?
want to promote him. That
Here's
is
another
wild.
nice little nugget. I hear that Preston Poulter keeps dropping Sen's videos in his Discord for everybody to watch.
They deserve each other. For obvious reasons. Sen is grifting the Rekieta stuff. I know he is. Sen was on Rekieta's back during Vic. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
No, he was not.
He was not. He was not on, but he was on streams where Nick was, because he was on That Umbrella Guys.
Yeah.
He was never on Nick.
No.
Despite begging him all the time. I thought you may
Oh,
have...
hello, Amit. I didn't see you there. Hello, Amit.
I just see a message retracted.
Yeah.
Dean W. All right. Yep. Dean W. Now let's see. Let's see if anything else. Fuck you. You were never... you're not... I'm saying that as a friend.
Did he drop a "You're Never My Friend"?
No, but this guy, Dick Licketa, Professor Chaos, says, "You were never my friend." Funny stuff. Funny stuff. So.
Jesus. Nick's having a rough one.
He's having a real rough one. And speaking of rough, Katie's dog. Still in the chat. Dick Licketa. Yeah. Oh, hey, Margot. Good to see you. Man, this is all great. It all just ties together so perfectly.
It does. It kind of flows nice.
All the players throughout the internet. I'm just waiting for John Michael Kelly to show back up. All will be right in the world.
Does he go by Michelle now?
I don't know, but I do know he tuned out, because we may have bullied an internet spurg so hard. They left the internet and came back as a woman. Jane Michelle Kelly, yeah. Jane Michelle Kelly. They came back a woman. It was so good, man. It was so funny.
Ray did some good work there.
He yelled
Ray
at
did some
Saggy,
really excellent work.
"Fuck you, you fucking lying." But he didn't have a censor button, guys.
No,
Womp,
he
womp,
didn't.
womp. So good. Dean, who would you have a beer with? The Rat Finn, Dork Grift, or Puma Fist? I'd literally
I'd hang
have to go
myself
with Dark
first.
Gift, and that's fucked up. I'd have to go with Dark Gift. You're literally not giving me any of, like, I'm not going to go with Finn. First of all, you're going to have to buy Finn's beer. I'm not going to go with Puma Fist for the obvious reason. And now I'm
Dean.
stuck getting a beer with Dark Gift. But
And you're also showing everybody the analytics page.
oh, that's tight. Yeah, you guys get to see how good we're doing.
Paying attention.
That's pretty good. 132.
I decided.
I don't care. They can see it all they want.
I don't care. I don't care either, but I was.
Well, then
you
why
know,
are you complaining?
just-
You see what she does, guys.
That was not a complaint. It was
Kinda
just a
sounded like one.
nudge.
Kinda
It was a
sounded like
nudge.
one. Sorry. DG would suck your dick. I don't want that. I really don't want that.
I don't know. Then he'd have to face Risey, and Risey would beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah, but he'd still have sucked my dick, and
That's kind of gross.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Not
Yeah,
the
guys.
gay part, the grift part, you guys. Just so you know.
Yeah, Vicky's not bigoted. Let's move on. Yeah, we got other videos, I think.
Just play the preacher one.
Well, I
pastor.
don't know which one that is. So we're
It's
just
the
gonna.
one that.
Now, if you're not
That's-
following the Nick
Oh, wait,
Rekieta
no,
thing,
not that one.
Not that one.
Oh,
We got
and anyone
kids.
who thinks that I gave cocaine to my child or that my child actually ingested any cocaine is fucking retarded, and you should kill yourself. Unironically. Yeah, a little tired of that one. Oh, you did this. No, I didn't. And when we found out about the test, we demanded a retest. We asked them, please, like, help us figure this out. The state refused. The state refused to retest the child. We believe there was some sort of error in the testing process. Also, well, there's something to cover at trial if it comes down to it as well about that. But eventually probably talk about publicly, but for now it's got to remain under wraps. But let's just say that there's an alternative explanation. But the one explanation that makes the least sense is the one that the test says occurred. Yeah, Mr. Mew.
We got a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. The rest of you broke bitches, look at what it looks like to send a super chat. Motherfuckers. Never forget Sen was role-playing Lolly with a minor. Actually, the
It is
person
in
said they were
quotes.
18.
It is in quotes.
However, the images that they were using were images of girls who many of us believe were teenagers. And those were the image the defense he uses is actually pretty bad because these girls look like they're in high school. They do not look over the age of 18. I only did the role play because I wanted nudes from the girl. Bud.
Or admitted that Sen was trying to get nudes of an underage girl.
When?
It was one part of his. I mean, that's not the exact wording that he used, but that was the defense of when he was trying to defend him at one point.
No.
I believe it was
the
Aura.
nudes were of the person Jared was pretending to be. The images that Jared was using were
Yeah,
like
but
a
Sen
high
thought
school
he was
girl.
getting. Yeah, but Sen thought he was going to get nudes of an
18-year-old.
underage girl.
No, of an
Yeah.
18-year-old.
Of it. Well,
I know that for sure. However, the girl doesn't look like she looks like she's young, like a sophomore or some shit.
Yeah.
So if your excuse is I only did the lolly roleplay to get nudes of this girl who looks like she's a sophomore.
That's bad.
I don't know, bud. Still seems pretty fucking sus to me. Margot, who is Zen? I don't know that name. Come on. Come on, Margot.
You'll have to go backwards, Margot.
Margot.
Rewatch the stream.
I will do this in 2 minutes, guys. Okay, so a long time ago, I exposed this guy named Sen for doing lolly roleplay DMs. After I exposed Sen, my brother and his group of friends decided that they wanted to defend Sen and be friends with Sen, specifically because they hate me. They knew the evidence was true. They then said, no, I don't think, I don't know about any of this. They blindly defended Sen, knowing the evidence was true, knowing all of that. And then, once they got into an argument with Sen, just recently, because this was years ago, now they're exposing Sen because, oh, these DMs are real. Check this out. We have the proof. And it's like, you guys are scumbags. Scumbags. But you should rewatch the stream because we go into a lot more detail of other ways they're scumbags because it's fucking gross. And they like
gross.
to just they're shit people. But you should watch just a little further back. Was Sen in Shadman Discord like I don't know.
I have no idea.
I didn't even know Slug was. Slug is a very angry person. Oh, check this out. Slug, check this out. Slug, somebody was talking to Slug, and they were like, Slug was like, yeah, fuck Dean, for, being associated with Crow.
How could you not be associated with Crow?
I know. We're family. And they were like, okay, but you do know all the stuff you guys use on Crow? You only have because of Dean. So clearly they're not friends, even though they're related. And Slug was like, yeah, but they're still associated. Like, okay, are you like...
He is.
Slug is retarded. That's another. We're not going to go into who Slug is, but just hearing that, you guys should get a very good idea.
Just the name alone should really just tell you everything you need to know.
Angry Slug Tard is more like it.
Yeah.
Fuck Dean because he's associated with Crow. I mean, only because we're related by blood. But clearly we like. You use evidence against him that came, like, all of it came from me. Like, I don't know. Fuck you, you stupid retard. But also, it's not like I'm trying to be cool with Slug, so I don't give a shit.
You know, Dick was Dick is suspicious of anything that doesn't make sense. That test doesn't make sense. We wanted to know what happened, right? Lady Raggets and I wanted to know what happened because that's our child and we had concerns about it, and we know it didn't happen. But that's not the only false test that's happened in this case, so it's crazy. Oh, by the way, let me just say this. Literally all of the kid shit is bogus. All of it. Anything where the kids are like hungry or like dirty or stinky or whatever, any of those reports, those are all fucking false. None of that happened. None of that was true. People make a big deal out of my 6-year-old.
Wow.
People make a big deal out of my 6-year-old. Asking the police officer to help her get clean clothes. They're like, see? This dirty child. It's like, no, she had just woken up for the day. She was still in pajamas. She needed to change into clean clothes because our kids do wear clean clothes.
Answer your phone, asshole.
So, all that shit was entirely fake. The amount of money spent on food in this house Yeah, they're not hungry. They can all cook for themselves. It's insane. But hey, that's how it goes.
They can all
That's the
cook for
way the
themselves,
cookie
I mean,
crumbles, as Bruce Almighty would say.
yeah, they can all cook for themselves. Don't worry, it's okay.
And that's
Jesus.
the way the cookie crumbles. Now let's go to the next one. Vicky could have just made this all one long video. Once again, she chose not to in order to
I
make
could
my
have.
job just harder.
So much more difficult.
Literally, the only reason she did it.
Someone's got a problem with what I do or say at this point. You can't take my kids. The government can. Fuck off. I'm not scared of any of you. You get a little perspective change. Get a little perspective change when the government comes into your life and starts fucking around. You start finding out. Because the government never finds out. They just make you do it. Have never felt as unhealthy as being under the watchful eye of the government. Never felt as terrible about like myself mentally or physically. They've truly done a number on my life, and I get to spend a lot of time fixing it. But hey, the good
Bruh,
news
that is
I
the
actually wanna
effects of
fix it.
doing.
I haven't paid attention to anything.
That's the effects of
other
doing
than,
all those drugs and then not doing them anymore.
well,
Like-
Bernard's trying not to. Like, I got really close to some really dark thoughts. So keeping myself away from, cliffs or whatever has been high priority. But I got through that. So seriously, thanks for everybody out there who sends me messages of support and stuff. I'm really sorry I have not gotten back to them like I used to. But
I'd like to send a message of support. Do better, you piece of shit.
Do you notice how much better he looked like a month and a half ago? When he first came back, when he did his first return stream on YouTube, standing in the middle of his living room and then in his
Did
new
he look
studio.
better
I think he
because
only
he
did
kind
like
of
2 or
looked
3
like-
streams.
He kind of looked like an adult version of Phineas.
Yeah, but he looked, he looked like he'd put on a little bit more weight. His color was better. He didn't have like these big bags under his, he just didn't look as bad. He didn't look great. He still looked thin, but he didn't look as haggard. And just looking at this stream, Nick's looking horrible again.
It's probably the stress.
It's gotta be the stress.
I
Right?
haven't done a criminal case, but a civil case was fucking stressful, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could only imagine. But you reap what you sow, and that's why I like to offer my words of support. Hey, man, just do better.
That's how it goes. Going through all this has been really frustrating. But recently I remembered something. I fucking like me.
Oh, no.
I like me.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
I don't really want to change much. Obviously there's some things that probably need to be changed, but just in general, I like me. Fuck anybody who doesn't. Go away. Go do something else. I don't mind. I'm supposed to fuck the ones that do like you. No.
That's
Trust
what he
me,
told
Skull
to his
Eater, you get in
kids.
trouble.
And they walked away hungry. You know what? Fuck you, kids. I like me. Dad, I don't like you right now. I'm hungry, please. Fuck you. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. And then they walked away hungry. Sad.
Yeah.
Sad and
And
pretty
Michael
true.
Asylum.
I mean, a little bit of a, but still, I mean, essentially those things did happen
Yeah.
because they did walk away hungry. So
Michael Asylum, I believe they have the children back. From what I understand. I think he announced on Twitter locals or something that they had the kids back.
Yeah.
For that one too. It's
But
one
there
thing they don't
is a
really
bunch
prep
of
you for in
speculation, I
streaming
guess, that Nick has moved out and is living with his parents because one of the last thing that the court sent out was sent care of his parents' address.
Rough.
But I don't. This is his kitchen, though. This is the house where he was, that he shares with Kayla.
Yes, he has no shame or remorse and feels no guilt
None.
at all.
He did nothing wrong,
This was the government overstepping. Remember, it's the government overstepping. These are not the consequences of his own actions.
Yeah.
So,
Like, you're gonna live your shitty days in front of the camera too, because the show keeps going. And that's where a lot of big problems come in, at least for me. I'm reacting to a shitty day. Most people's shitty days aren't recorded and broadcast. Here's the thing, like, with streaming, if you're streaming and you kind of look like a sad sack of garbage, people don't really want to watch. It's not
Dario,
entertaining.
this message
So
was
I
for
didn't-
you. Dario, I know you're in the chat. That's for you. Let's just listen to that back again. I'm doing this because I care. Not about you. I just care that you hear this thing that I'm using to make fun of you with. So, let's listen to it again.
Garbage.
The fuck?
People
I don't
really
know.
wanna
What'd you do?
watch.
You killed it. There we go.
It's not entertaining. So I didn't. Here's the thing, like, with streaming, if you're streaming and you kind of look like a sad sack of garbage,
Hear that, Dario? If you're streaming and you look like a sad sack of garbage, talking to you, Dario, people aren't going to want to watch. Get it? Did you get it? Stop looking like a sad sack of garbage. Let's listen to it one more time, Dario. I want to make sure you heard it. Need to make sure you heard it. Do it.
reacting to a shitty day. Most people's shitty days aren't recorded and broadcast. Here's the thing, like, with streaming, if you're streaming and you kind of look like a sad sack of garbage,
Dario. If you're streaming and you look like a sad sack of garbage, Dario,
people don't really want to watch.
people don't really want to watch. All right.
It's not entertaining. So I didn't.
Well, I mean, it is.
While I was sad,
but
sack
people
of
still don't
garbage, I
want to
didn't
watch.
Stream. But I've been spending a lot of time finding myself. I've done a shitload of therapy.
And just to be clear, Dario, that is the only advice from Nick Rekieta that you should. Everything from here on out, you're pretty much on like the same path. You know, you're bleeding. Your nose is bleeding on streams. So just listen to that one thing. That one thing. Let's listen to it one more time, Dario, because I feel like you didn't get it. I didn't really get an acknowledgement. So we got to do it one more fucking time. This time, if you could maybe just tell me you fucking heard, don't be such a dick. Let me know you got it.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
With streaming, if you're streaming and you kind of look like a sad sack of garbage.
A sad sack of garbage named Dario. Okay?
People don't really want to watch.
People won't really want to watch. Can you acknowledge it this time? Please. This is for you. Literally for nobody else here. It doesn't apply for anybody else here. I'm being a really good person by going out of my way now spending like at least 5 minutes on this just for you, Dario. I'm the only person that cares this much. So if you could acknowledge that you got it, that would be good.
He really is the only person that cares.
And you're the only person this applies to. So don't be a piece of shit. And don't be a sad sack of garbage. You got it? I'll give like 1 minute. All right, Dario. You know what? Dario, I tried to do something nice for you. The only person that's ever going to do something nice for you around here. And what do you do, Dario?
Yeah.
What do you do? Anybody know the answer of what he did?
Shit on Risey.
He shit on the fucking... Like, he just shit all over the place. He shit literally all over the place. Dario, I can't really have that. I can't really have that. I don't blame you for shitting all over the place. You are, as Nick was saying, when he said your name specifically, I heard him say it, a sad sack of garbage. I'm going to put you in timeout. But only because you wouldn't follow this. Like, I did. I was like literally, like you guys saw, I was very fucking patient. Very fucking caring.
You were.
And this guy's just gonna, you know.
It was a stunning show of generosity,
So
it really, truly, truly was.
Dario, you're timed out for 30 minutes, which is probably gonna be the rest of this stream. And it's really your fault. Like, I was trying to be a good, not friend, because I'd never be friends with Dario or really most of you in the chat. You're all sort of garbage people, not nearly as bad as
He really
Dario.
did mean that in an offensive sort of way. He wasn't trying to couch that gently.
But you are a sad sack of garbage, Dario. And then when I tried to get you the help you need, you refused to listen, just like a sad sack of garbage. You know, Dean helps those who help themselves because Dean is very Jesus-like. So
you
refuse to help yourself. And so I have cast you out for the rest of the stream. Cast you out. Be gone, Dario. That was fun. That was a good bit for a while.
That was good.
Thank you. So anyways, let's just, because Dario, I know you're still here. And even though you refused, let's just listen to it literally one more time.
Recorded and broadcast. Here's the thing, like, with streaming, if you're streaming and you...
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know! Dario, you fucking piece of shit.
Someone's got a problem with...
Once again, this is only for Dario.
Big problems come in, at least for me. I'm reacting to a shitty day. Most people's shitty days aren't recorded and broadcast. Here's the thing, like, with streaming, if you're streaming and you kind of look like a sad sack of garbage...
Dario, sad sack of garbage.
It's not entertaining. So I didn't...
Dario, you're a sad sack of garbage. Stop it. People aren't going to want to watch. People aren't even going to want you in their chat because you insisted on being a sad sack of garbage here. So
yeah,
let that be a lesson. Don't be like Dario.
Sad sack of garbage. I didn't stream.
Don't be a sad sack of garbage. You'll be like Nick. You'll be like Dario. And when people try to help you, you just lash out and you shit all over the place. Don't be like them.
But I've been spending a lot of time finding myself. I've done a shitload of therapy, which is great. As I come back, I'm only going to talk to people I want to talk to. And it really sucks because I'm not going to be in the mood to help people for a while. They probably don't want my help, which is fine. It's dumb though because I'm fun. But that's okay. I'm not going to be in the mood to help people out or whatever. Because it's exhausting helping people only to have them try and fuck you over and over and over again.
You know what?
Biggest goal.
I can understand that. Because
Yeah, I
you guys
can
just
relate.
saw with Dario. You
Dude,
guys
yeah,
just
you
saw
did
with
say that.
Dario.
Tried to help, and look what he did. He
Literally
just shit all over you
over
and
over
Risey.
again. We played the thing like 7 times. And what does he do?
Yeah.
He tries to fuck me by making a joke about being better than Risey.
Nobody's better than Risey. I'm
totally I can sympathize with what Nick's going through here, because just like Nick, I too once helped a giant piece of garbage who just didn't even, like, for like 10 whole minutes I tried to help him. Like 10 minutes. That's how good of a person I am. I tried to help somebody once for 10 minutes.
You are so giving and generous, Dean.
I'm a good person. Unlike Dario, who's a steaming pile of garbage, and that for that reason nobody's gonna want to watch him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think
for my channel right now is finding a trial that I can actually cover reasonably. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I think it was like I said the same thing like a day or 2 days before I got arrested, and I was serious. I was so mad.
This is gonna be you, Dario.
By the way, normally people say, "Oh, yeah, you should try something." You shouldn't. Don't try getting arrested for a felony. Like, don't. That's not one I recommend. Keep that off the list.
you know one of the most amazing things about that whole fucking video, and it has nothing to do with Dario, is here he is. He's I do not doubt that Nick Rekieta is going through some mental shit. I do not doubt that at all.
Of course.
Right? But he's blaming it all on the fucking YouTube and the live streaming, right? Like, he didn't have any choice to be doing like 8 hours of fucking live streaming a day or whatever he was doing, right? Because he was doing all those streams on his locals, and then he was doing his YouTube streams, and then he'd go off, and the YouTube would only be 2 hours, and he'd do another 4 on fucking Rumble. Like, nobody said, Nick, not only do you need to be live streaming at least 10 hours a day, you need to be live streaming about your life instead of live streaming fucking trials. Nobody said you have to do that, Nicholas. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what he blames it's like that's what he blames almost all of his problems on in that clip, and probably throughout most of it, because that's sort of the running theme, seems to me.
Yeah. But most importantly, and the more interesting thing is, if you're gonna be a giant pile of garbage, Dario, you're gonna shit all over the people trying to help you, or just me because I'm the only person, because I'm a very good person. The best person.
You are.
I know all the best
the
people.
best person.
All the best people, not like the Chinese people. Then fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Can't believe. Only person who tried to help. Piece of shit. Do you want to go over the filings?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. We still got a lot of Rekieta stuff out of that. Unfortunately, we got a lot of Dario being a piece of shit. Next stream, I'll try, not to have so much Dario being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I'm not going to do anything about Dario next week. It's all up to you, Dean.
You didn't do anything about Dario this week.
I know, exactly, because that part is your job.
Almost like you didn't really do much.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, fuck me? Yo, fuck you, Vicky. Giving me the hardest fucking file formats. You piece of shit.
You're just angry.
You know,
You're just
Vicky, if you're
upset
gonna be a
because there were
giant
more than
steaming pile of
2.
garbage,
You are
people aren't
just
gonna
upset
wanna
because there
watch
was
you
more than
stream,
2,
Vicky.
and you actually had to
Be
hit
gone like
Control
with
C
Dario.
and
You're gone and you're
Control
muted and
V.
nobody can hear you except for me. So ha. Yeah, that's right.
You're a dick.
No, I didn't mute you, you stupid bitch. Yeah.
I knew it.
So anyways, you all be safe. And Dario, please. Yourself. Anyways, good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.